Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we will be doing a read aloud of The Babysitter's Club, Logan Likes Marianne. Okay, let's get started. Chapter 1. The last day of summer vacation. It was hard to believe. One day we were rushing out of school, leaving 7th grade behind. And now suddenly, 2 months had sped by. Mariah, Gabby, get ready for dinner. Tomorrow, my friends and I would become 8th graders, but today, I wanted to take a moment to remember all the amazing things that had happened over the summer. This is me, Marianne Spear, with my father. We're pretty close because I'm an only child. My mother passed away when I was young. It gets lonely at home. Sometimes I wish I had a cat. And this is Christy Thomas, my best friend. She also happens to be the founder of the Babysitter's Club. Her mom got married to a millionaire in July, and we babysat 14 kids while their parents helped prepare for the wedding. But there's more. Every year, the Pike family goes on a vacation to Sea City, and this year they asked me and Stacy McGill if we'd be interested in coming along as babysitters. It wasn't always easy, but we had fun, made new friends, and, well, I'll never forget that trip. Ding dong. Oh, this is Dawn Shaper, my other best friend. She was in California visiting her father while I was in Sea City, so we've been making up for the lost time in the last few days. Hey, Dawn! Mariah, Gabby, now! It still feels weird not to pick up Christy. I know. The thing about Christy's mom getting married was Christy, her brothers, and her mom all moved to Watson's house on the other side of town. We lived next to each other all our lives. I don't know if I'll ever stop expecting to see Christy waving at me when I look out my window. But I guess that's a part of growing up. Oh, just a second. I'm expecting something. Ooh, Creek. Yes! 16 magazine. I didn't know you were so into that. Not usually, but I heard this month's going to have a photo shoot with Cam Geary. He seems so nice and funny, and his eyes. Haha, you got it bad. He was so good in dance school, and then I found out he knits too. Oh, there's a mini poster. Wow. You know, it seems like you changed over the summer, Marianne. I've hardly ever seen you talk so much, and I've never seen you with a crush. Oh, look, we're here. Mimi is Claudia's grandmother. She's recovering from a stroke, so Claudia's family took her to a mountain resort this summer. Hey, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. My Marianne. Janine is Claudia's older sister. She's a genius. Hi, Janine. Claudia, I heard you were in California recently. Did you know that their almond exports have... Sorry, it's almost 5:30. And you do not want to start a conversation with her if you have someplace to be. Hey. And now I'd like to officially introduce you to the Babysitter's Club. Christy is president. Dawn, Marianne, right on time. Now the party can get started. If by party you mean very serious club meeting. Claudia Kishi is vice president. Hey, this one's hollow. That was going to be a surprise. Mallory Pikes, our junior officer. Stacy McGill is treasurer. Oh, these are my favorite. Don't think I forgot about you. I'll take some of those when you're done. And Dawn Shaper is alternate officer. I hereby call this meeting to order. The last meeting of the summer. Ring. I'm club secretary. I keep track of things like our meeting notes and client records. Hello, Babysitter's Club. Mrs. Prezziso needs someone for Jenny on Saturday from 4 until about 6:30. Don't worry, I'm free. It's perfect because I'm very organized. With school starting again, business was probably going to pick up. But today, thankfully, we still had a little downtime. Marianne, is that Cam Geary? He's the one from dance school, right? And Camp Singaway. I heard he's dating Coy Laliku. Ugh, they're so cute together. Someone's jealous. I'm not. It's not like we'd ever end up meeting anyway. Not with an attitude like that. Imagine, we're in New York for spring break, walking into a cute coffee shop after a day of exploring. But who's that behind you in line? Stop! Stop! I think this fell out of your bag. Oh, thank you, Cam Geary. You guys are goobers. Our last meeting of the summer had officially come to an end. Chapter 2. I just hope I'm not in too many classes with Alan Gray. Oh my gosh, I had science with him last year. I still get nightmares about the cicada incident. Even if we couldn't walk to school together anymore, I'd still see Christy when we got there. We were 8th graders now. We'd start together on the bottom rung, and now we were the oldest, the most experienced, with all sorts of school events and privileges, not to mention graduation on the horizon. Well, goodbye summer, and hello 8th grade. Perfect. First up, homeroom. 216. Students I didn't know. Were we supposed to choose our own seats? Hey, tap. Looks like we can sit together. The rest of the morning, thankfully, was uneventful. Don Schaefer? Here. Just meeting new teachers and getting back into old routines. Alan, I can see you. Not all of them my favorite. By the time we made it to lunch, I was famished and ready for a break. Hi there. Is it just me, or do these mushrooms have a distinct gym sock smell? See, that's why I get my lunches from Chez Schaefer. Wish I had too. Hey, do any of you have Mrs. Rosenauer? Last year, Stacy and Claudia only ate with their other friends. It was nice to realize that we'd become closer ever since. I guess that was just one more perk of 8th grade. Marianne, what's wrong? It's Cam Geary! Oh, that's just Logan Bruno. He's in my homeroom. Moved here from Kentucky. Sure does look like him though, huh? Logan Bruno from Kentucky. I looked for him for the rest of the day, but he wasn't in any of my classes. I was starting to get the nagging feeling that I definitely had a crush. Chapter 3. Ring, tack, 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 tack. Ah, I've got it! Our first meeting of 8th grade got off to a rough start. Now that school was in full swing, we'd all had to race over to Claudia's from other commitments. Was babysitting for the Pikes, stayed late after class to work on an art project, had to wait for her brother Charlie to finish football practice so he could give her a ride, helped run a dance committee, had a book club meeting, tried to get a head start on homework so I could have a free weekend. Ah, I love this. What? The excitement, the fast pace. I get all my best ideas when we're busy like this. Really? Like, well, did you notice the sign at school today? Christy, there must have been 3,000 signs. I saw one for the Remember September dance, one for chess club, one for cheerleader tryouts, one for class elections. This sign was for the Parent-Teacher Association. There's going to be a meeting at our school in a few days. So, a whole bunch of parents are coming to our school. Parents who might have younger kids. Parents who would need babysitters. Bingo. We can put up posters where the parents will see them. Or maybe we could print more flyers and find a way for the parents to take them at the meeting. Yeah, it'd be nice if they could take something home. Great idea. Speaking of, Christy, now that you've settled into your new neighborhood, maybe we should start advertising there too? Oh, like we did when Dawn moved in. There have to be some kids around there, right? Yeah, I just haven't really gotten to know anyone yet. They seem snobby. It'd be helpful for business and a good way to meet people near you. I know. I'll ask Mom to print more flyers. Oh, that actor I liked was in People magazine. Max Morrison? Let me see. He's so cute. Nobody's as cute as Cam Geary. Well, except maybe Logan Bruno. You have a crush. No. Ring, ring. I'll get it. So, thankfully, by the time I got off the phone, our meeting was over. Although I was sure we'd get back on the subject of crushes soon enough. I'm home. Oh, hi, sweetie. How was the meeting? Good. We're going to make flyers for the PTA. Smart. Dad? I feel like I haven't seen you going on many dates with Dawn's mom recently. Yes, well, romance can be difficult sometimes. Yeah. Chapter 4. Emergency club meeting at lunch. Tell Christy. What? Claudia! Emergency meeting at lunch today. Wait, what? Who called it? Ring. Books out, everyone. Now let's go back to 1798. For next class, I'd like you to keep working on your essays and don't forget to cite resources. Ring. Oh, Mallory, this isn't your lunch period. I told my teacher I needed to get something from the library. Ahem. I hereby call this emergency meeting to order. What's going on? Guys, we have a problem. I'm the one who said we needed to meet up. Because of this. Names, numbers. Are these sitting jobs? Claudia, who are all these people? Our advertising worked. We got flyers out to the PTA meeting and your neighborhood, Christy, and I've been getting calls ever since. This is a lot of people. A ton. This page is just the people from last night and this morning. You know, I don't mind getting calls sometimes, but it's non-stop. Now, I can't keep up with my homework if I take them all. My social studies teacher just announced a big project, and I panicked. I don't know if I can take art classes, go to school, babysit, and be vice president of the club too. Claude, it's okay. We're going to work this out. Yeah, if we could handle Christy's mom's wedding. We've got this. One step at a time. So first things first. What did you tell the people who called? I said they definitely have a sitter, but I'd have to call back with details. Perfect. Although we could save Claudia time if the sitter calls back. She shouldn't have to do everything on her own. Good point. Let's hope we can schedule all of them. I brought the appointment book just in case. Oh, so it looks like the first job is on Friday from 6 to 8. It took some time doing, but we were able to schedule all the jobs. Stacy only had to miss one committee meeting, and Claudia switched around a pottery class. That wasn't easy. Phew. I'm beginning to wonder if what? Well, if there's such a thing as too much business, we can't advertise as one-stop babysitting service if we can't take all the jobs, right? Oh, I think I might actually know someone who can help. There's a girl in my homeroom who moved here recently, Jessie Ramsey. She's smart, funny, and likes to help look after her 2 younger siblings. When I mentioned our club, she seemed really interested. I think she'd enjoy babysitting and meeting more new people around town. If you guys think we could use another junior member like me. Stacy, you have a job coming up with Charlotte, right? Yep. Why don't you see if Jessie can come along on a trial run? And Mallory, you can invite her to our next club meeting. Okay. Phew, I'm glad we got that. Excuse me, did I hear y'all say you were looking for babysitters? You're a sitter? Did a bunch back in Louisville, but I don't know how to find jobs here. Well, come on over for a minute and we can talk about it. Thought you'd never ask. Go, Logan. I'll miss you. Howdy. Oh, hey, Stacy. You finished the homework yet? Working on it. Logan, these are my friends, Claudia, Dawn, Christy, and Marianne. Nice to meet you. Christy told Logan about the Babysitters Club and explained how it works. He seemed pretty impressed. And you said you've done a lot of babysitting. Yeah, I have a 9-year-old sister and a 5-year-old brother, and I babysat a lot in my old neighborhood. I'd like to get back into it. Well, how about this? Why don't you come to our next meeting too? 5:30 on Wednesdays at she lives at 58 Bradford Court. You can see the club in action, and we can talk about sending you on a trial run with one of us. Sounds perfect. A pleasure doing business. Logan Bruna was coming to our next meeting. Well, that was a surprise, I'll say. I hoped I'd be able to speak again by then. Chapter 5. Hey, Marianne. Looks like we all want to get here a little early. Welcome, welcome. Ding dong, tip, tip, tip. This the right place? Hey, hi, Logan. All right, now that we're all here, let's go around and introduce ourselves. I'm Christy Thomas, President. Stacy McGill, Treasurer. Mallory Pike, Junior Officer. Don Schaefer, Alternate Officer. Claudia Kishi, Vice President. Marianne, Secretary. I'm Jessica Ramsey, but you can call me Jessie. My family just moved here from Oakley, New Jersey, and we're still looking for a house. I have an 8-year-old sister and a 14-month-old brother. I love dancing and telling jokes. I'm Logan Bruno. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I like the outdoors, and I'm okay with diapers. So how does this work? People call in, and we take turns answering the phone. Then Marianne lets us know who's free, and we can make the appointment. Oh, you keep everyone organized. That's cool. Ring, ring. Hello, Babysitter's Club. Okay, everyone, that was Miss Perkins. She has a doctor's appointment next Monday and needs someone to watch Mariah and Gabby from 3:30 to 5:30. The Perkins live right across the street. They've got 2 little girls, and Mrs. Perkins is expecting a baby. Got it. Claudia and I are free. You can take it. I should catch up on homework. All right, let me call her back. That's how it works. Wow, and y'all get a lot of calls. Ring. Hello, Babysitter's Club. But Mallory stopped me just in time. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, we're lucky you were around. That reminds me of the time I babysat my cousin Cara. We were playing restaurants outside, and she made this big mud pancake, and then I managed to grab it just about as she was about to take a big bite. What about you, Marianne? Any fun babysitting stories? I don't know. Aw. Well, this one time we had to take a bunch of kids to the barber. Ring. Hello, Babysitter's Club. Yes? Oh, that's great. Okay, that was someone named Mrs. Brodowski. She picked up a flyer at the PTA meeting. She and her 3 boys live over on Relay Lane, and she needs a sitter for the middle son, who's 7. Relay Lane? Isn't that near where I live? Yep, a few blocks over. So here's what I'm thinking. How about a trial run? We'll send you along with one of us, just like what Stacy's doing with Jessie. Sounds good to me. Claudia, what day's the job? Tomorrow from 3:30 to 6. So who's free? Marianne? I'm the only one who's free. Then it's settled. Meeting adjourned. Guess I'll see you there. Guess so. Was this really happening?